Start. As recordings. Okay. Yeah. If you look at the screen now, you can easily relate with what you have in your screen. And for you to grab what I want you to grab, let me unhide this so you can see everything from the beginning. We use some few minutes to do that, then we can be doing it video upon videos. Unhide. Yes. If you look at this is just serial number, and that's what we are using for customers. For that, you can easily, that's what is going to be on their card. It means if you pick somebody's card and it's 1, you know you can get the person's information here. Let's just go through the heading. In the first place, the serial number, and the name of the client is what you put here. Then from the number, the serial number, you can get every information of the person depending on what is stored in the system. For instance, here it is only Oluwadare that is the only information you can get from number 1. But if you check number 5, for instance, you see that there's a bit more details. That you in care of somebody that we know and what the person is selling. For that, we have, in some cases, we have more details. There are some of those people who will leave them like that because when you mention the name, we know the person without any struggle. But if it's a new member and you know it is not that unique, for that you can decide to put, what we do majorly is to put every necessary details that will make whoever is going there, even for the first time, to know that, okay, this is the person. For instance, somebody is going to a place and in the system, they tell the system is reading Yashola. You can't, that name is not written on anybody's name, but on anybody's forehead. But you can easily locate Yashola if I say Yashola provision seller after 341. You understand me? 341 is a general popular person, for instance. You understand me? You just have to locate a provision seller after her, then possibly ask if you are Yashola. That is what the name is meant for in this case. This one is daily contribution, the amount of daily contribution. Look at it. It means how much is that person contributing. For instance, for month of July, Alasan Fatima, which is number 4, contributed 500. Number 7 is Anna Asibi, contributed 1,000. This column is used for two things. One, we use it to, at the end of this I'm taking you through, you will see at the end of it where the system can easily tell you the number of days that each customer has done and how much is the number of days he or she is owing. For that, the programming take cognizance of this column for that place, for us to be able to get such accurate result, because what was put in place was to fix that. You're also going to get to the column, but which I think that's the second to last column. We fix that one, we divide it by the number. That place is recording, that second last column is recording the total amount so far that a client has contributed. Then when you divide it with the number of what is contributing per day, it will give you the number of days such clients has contributed. For instance, if we are looking at this, let's look at number maybe 7 or 8. You know what I mean? he or she, this one, the two of them are she. In this case, they are contributing 1,000. Let's just quickly run to the back before we come back and continue at the sequence at which we are doing in. If you look at what we have at the back here, the two of them are contributing 1,000 naira. And what do we have here? We have 8. If it is before they collect this month's money, you'll be seeing 8 days. But because they have collected their money, we are having balance alone, and the balance is just 1 day. This person's balance is also 1 day, which is giving us what the company is, what the company has deducted from their money. Because the practice is that we take 1 day out of the money they are contributing, majorly the first day. I think the ideally is the first day. But in many cases, we wait till the end of the month before we track down our money. But the ideal thing is that we take 1 day out of the 30 days that the person contributes. If the person contributes less than the 30 days, this is a thing I don't think we need to bother ourselves too much on this. Since it's a thing Then let's just go through this thing fast. Then possibly there will be another video where you will be taken through how to program on Excel so that I can help you. Now, this is that amount of daily contribution. For that, anytime you are free in office, you just ask who is covering certain area. Like this one now, Deborah now, somebody is covering the place, somebody is collecting the money. The person will tell you how much she's contributing. Like Idris, Larry, Sulaiman, Fatima, the same thing. Okay, now this column is meant for, we call it prior to. Every month you must be changing it, but this is what they call it. This is this month we are working on is July template. For that, when you see prior, it will be prior to the last day of the preceding month. And the preceding month for July is June. That's why you see that we put it here that prior to 30 June. And what are we going to put here? Those are what we call advance. There are some people who will start contributing for next month, maybe on the 14th. Somebody can say, okay, I want to join, and say, today is 14th. No, I can't do this month again, but I want to start next month now. The person can be contributing. You understand me? We will start collecting it, but at the end of the month, we are also still going to get at the end of the month a sum must to be certain amount. Then we bring all of them to this place. Then we move to another, what they call it, another date. This date is also an advance payment, but that advance is the last day. Gone. Do you understand me? This is prior to what we should be having here. Do you understand me? Should be 30th 6 here, but since we just decide to forget about it because we know it has been part of us, we have been doing it every month. For that, there is no point bothering ourselves on changing this. But now this is supposed to be 30th 6. It means in your own book every month you change. When you have prior is up to 29th. If the month is 30, up to 30. But that last day, we used to use 2 sheets. One for the last day that is meant for the month that we are working. The other one for the last day that is meant for the month, for the new month that I want to go to the following day. For instance, let's assume this is the 30th of today is 30th. Now, some people will give you money. So almost everybody will be collecting their money. If today is 30th of 6, because it's the last day, all the clients will want to collect their money. But you see some of them will tell you, I am not collecting my money today. I will collect it on Monday. I will collect it when I need it. I don't need it now. When I need it, I will collect the money. Stuff like that. All of those ones will come in for that date. Go. Then some of these people who are contributing here, who has been contributing maybe on the 28th, on the 26th, on the this thing, that we add up together, we aggregate to be put in this place, in this column. Some of them we pay that day, but we are not going to bring them to this column because this column is meant for prior to. We take them, we bring them to this side because it is meant for that day. But that it means the practice is that at the end of the last day of the month, our money will be in two categories. In fact, we are doing about 4 accounts for that last day. For that last day, because we'll do that one, and we'll do advance payment for next month. We'll do advance payment. I mean, we'll do what money that is meant for the same month that we are working on for that month. Then we'll do our disbursement accounts, possibly withdrawal accounts, but all of those we will discuss in the future. This, as you can see, I know you have known this, you have known this, you have known this. Now we are in the new month. We are in the new month. This is on the 1st. As it is, the regular practice, I don't know, maybe you have gotten, is that this column is meant for somebody. Like here, this is my column. You can even use the name. We used name before, but all of these staffs are they are no more with us. For that, we just left it that way. The color is what it symbolizes who owns this. Then it makes accounting to be very easy. For that, like this ash color is mine. This ash color, and any ash column is mine. I am the one who collected any money that is inside that ash column for that day. This like orange or thereabout color is for Wumi. For that, you can equally do the same thing in your end there. It's for Wumi. Then this is for Joseph. For day 1, which is Monday, 1 July, everybody will go out and be posting at the end of I'll be posting as you collect money from people on the field, you post. I think that should not be a big deal. But at the end of the day, in the night, everybody will bring back his or her phone or tab. Then we'll copy from the sheet that the person used and paste here. You can see some signs here, signs of what we insert. These are many of these people you are seeing are those people. If you look at this now, if you see this one clearly, you will see that it is arrears. We look at it, 770 arrears. What does arrears mean? Arrears means that person maybe is not ready to collect his money for last month. He wants to add to it. Do you understand me? Maybe for instance, the person has 10,000 last month and he's doing 500 and he said, no, I will collect my money before I will complete my money before I can collect it. If you now go to him on the 1st of next month, he can try to give you 2,000. So far, maybe he give you 3,000. He say, put 1,000 for me to open this month. and put 2,000 in my arrears. Because on the field, the person may not be among these people that we are programmed here as part of arrears. These are the program that these are the people we program as arrears. Do you understand me? If the person is not there, or you don't want to bother yourself, which is what we do every time, we just tag it down. We just go down and tag. Then how do you tag on Excel? You just click on where you want to. For instance, notice an empty cell. Where can you see my cursor? It's an empty cell. I believe you can see it. You just right click. You understand me? When you right click, it will give you options. You see insert comment. Not insert, insert comment. Because insert will insert another cell or column or row for you. But insert comment will give you a notepad where you can write something. For that, you can write whatever you want to write. All of these things are meant for a lot of things, for arrears, for advance, for new members, that you will come back to office to fix properly. But on the field, you just insert comment and put the comment there. And that's why you can see all this. You can see this one is arrears. This one is a new member. New member. This is also a new member. New member. This is arrears. New member. You understand me? Like that, like that, like that. That is how it is. You just can pick it in and put everybody's own there. Then you do account. The account will come back to the account. Let's finish our heading. We'll be doing it. We'll take it one after the other. That is on daily basis. You do it like that, like that, like that. You understand me? If you now look at the end of the week, you understand me? The system has been programmed. Then I will tell you how to program it. Then we'll use it for maybe how to use Excel, for you to learn how to use Excel. Here we are programming it here, and this should capture everything within the week. You can see that if you look at the programming, that this plus this plus this plus this plus this for the whole week. That is what we program there. Then the next column is week 1 plus week 2. For that, it tells you where you are at every point in time. For instance, this woman contributed 500 a year. Had it been you contribute another money, let's say you contribute 500 a year, 500, another 500, you see that this one will increase, this one will also increase. Can you see? What he has completed within the week is 2,000, and the amount that he has completed so far in the month is 2,000. You know why it is the same? It's because the month started this week. Do you understand me? And we are seeing the same. For that, every record you are getting is likely going to be the same. You can see the first 3, because that is the first week, and the week is the month is that week far. Is no more than that week. That's how you go like that, every day, every day. Okay, now let's look at this. What we discussed before. If you look at this week is not when the month starts. The month starts the previous week. Look at this person. He contributed 500 this week. And if you remember that last week, our money was how much? Our money was 1,500. If you remember this person, oh my, he contributed 500 within this week. You see that the total money has changed to 2,000, because this one is taking cognizance of the month so far. That is first week and second week. You go like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. The same thing here, like that, like that. That's how you go until you get to the end of the month. If you look at this month it ends on 31st. And if you notice this, we have Wednesday 31st, then Wednesday 31st advance. That is what I have explained to you before. that time that we have two what they call it, um two sheets for the last day of each month. One will take care of money that is meant for that month. One will take care of advance that people pay to you at that end of that day. Some of them will pay, they will say, let me pay, will they collect their money. Then as time they collect that month's contribution and they will start new month. They give you the money. Some have even started before and they see maybe they have collected their money and they started. They will give you money for new month. Or they are a new member, they started before in the last month, they will still give you money for new month. All of those money will come to this place. But if it is last month money, it will come to this place. Now, this is what we call drawing. Drawing means the money that they collect that is meant for that month. This is drawing column. All of this money, if it is money that is meant for another month, you will not see it here. We call that one disbursement. We will tell you how you will do it. But for now, we have drawing. The drawing means that person has contributed a certain amount this month and he wants to collect that money that is meant for this month, not for another month too. But those are drawings. We fix it here. If you are on the field, we are going to close it. I'll demonstrate it to you later. We are going to close this column. You are going to be left with only this column. Then if somebody asks you for his or her money that is meant for the existing month, the current month rather, you come here and fix it. Then in the night, we will come and take it from here and fix it properly so that everything will work fine. And because I am talking to you, the reason why you will not open this place is that if they fix money here, it's going to cost you headache and you will not be able to reconcile. Let me just display something. Let me just show you something. For instance, when they put all this money that they are putting here, you understand me? And you go and pick it from their sheet, you want to put it here. If you allow them everybody to put money there is no way you can reconcile. But now we have done a bit of this thing here that you can use. For instance, here now, all you need is to say, let's say you disburse to this person 30,000. I'm just using an example. Do you understand me? You know, you may disburse to 5, 10, 20, 30 persons, depending on the number of people that you disburse to. But let's just use this one as an example. For you to know that what you are doing is correct and not go and put yourself in trouble, you put control in place. The control is what we are put in this place. You understand me? All you now need to do is to say this one equal to, look at the figure that you have here, 8992100. Now say plus the figure that you want to add to it. No, you want to add this one to it. It is 3123. If you enter it, it will tell you what you are supposed to add to this, what you are adding to this place to make it the figure you're looking for is 30,000. For that, if you put this 30,000, it will become 0. This 30,000 that you have here, now, you know, because that person has come back from the field and you have collected, you know, he has collected money from you when he was going out, or he used part of the money in his hand to, and you know that there will be gap. But now you have seen it that, okay, he disbursed 30,000. You now put your 30,000 here. What do you have? 0. And this one will increase. That's just the thing. For that, you have to know the reason why you are not closing this, and that's why now we are taking everything away because we just use it as a test run. Then what other thing? You now go withdraw. This is drawing rather, but they are both withdraw. drawing, I will explain drawing for you. Wanted to use it as drawing before, but it's not going to work because people that are supposed to be no. The point is that let's just forget about that one. It is not drawing. It is withdrawal. We have two withdrawals, but we just left it to differentiate. We just use drawing to differentiate the two of them. And all you need to do is, if they are going out, you leave the withdrawal open. When they come back, you do that control that I did and put it in drawing. Then, once we now move to the end year balance, end month balance, month end balance. This is the balance at the end of the month, and this is the balance. I know you will be wondering that what's the difference. The two of them are the same thing now, but there is a bit of difference. If here we program it to run all through without taking cognizance of no, this one take cognizance of withdrawals, but this one run all through all the 4 weeks, every day in the 4 weeks, but it didn't take cognizance of withdrawal. Why do we do it that way? The reason why we did it that way is that we were using only this before, but when you take away withdrawal from it, you cannot know how much the person actually did. You can't get your gross revenue. For us to be able to know what the person contributed throughout that month, in case of argument, in case of calculation. That is why we did this one that is not taking cognizance of withdrawal. It tells you the gross amount, the total amount that the person contributes, either he take money or not. The example is what we have here. If you look at this person, this one, he has collected money. You see that this one did not take cognizance of that 7,000 that he collected. His recording is 8,000. But now you can easily know what the person contributes in total. Second, look at this one also. Same thing. The person contributed 29,000 and the man take 28,000. This is because this one take cognizance of the withdrawal, it reduces it to 1,000. But this one did not take cognizance of the withdrawal. For that, everything stays the way it is. That is about that. Then I told you the last this thing is what will tell us how much that person is contributing. For instance, this person now is doing 500 naira. That's why you see that it is 4 days that is having here and has not collected anything from me. This one actually did 8 days, but he has taken 7 days, and that is telling him he only has 1 day left. Let me see if I can see. Okay, like this one now, he hasn't collect money. That's another one. Has not collect and is contributing 1,000. That thing is showing to you 19,000 in 19 days because he has 19,000 and the company is paying 1,000. That was the first column we discussed, which is this blue that time, because it is this blue divided by this one that will give you how much the person is contributing. Because I know many people will be disturbing you. Hey, how much is your money today? How much is your money today? This you have to be looking for whatever. But in this case, you're not looking for any of those. You just put it there and it is sorted. It's sorted. Let us stop here then, because we need to go out. Subsequent this thing we will continue from here. Subsequent video.